Hello everyone, I am Bets Golden. Thank you so much for joining me today. I actually am back here with BB Craft and I'm going to be throwing some Renia foil paper into these molds with my resin and my alcohol ink, and it's going to turn out absolutely gorgeous. So I'm still waiting for this one to set up over here. I have laid out a couple over here, so I'm going to just go ahead and fill up this one. And what I'm liking to do is I like to do about half of it for a base. That way I can put my Renia foil paper in it and add some alcohol ink on top and then finish it off with some alcohol ink. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump in some of these little just pieces of foil paper that I have. And let's see here. I think we're getting good. Yeah. Okay. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and just start dumping in some alcohol ink. And it will interact with the foil paper as well, which is super cool. So I'm going to be using some turquoise. That was some blue. And I'm going to be throwing on some more white. That's a sparkle, so there's some sparkle in that. The alcohol ink that I'm using is Christy Taylor, and she has really vibrant, beautiful colors that are the yellow labels or the Spectra labels, and then she has really pretty vibrant color with some sparkle, and those are her blue labels, and I just adore everything about this line. So I'm going to be throwing in, I think, a little bit of yellow as well. And top it off with some white. And then let's do some blue. Some white again. Some turquoise. Some white. Some yellow. And then we'll top it off with some more resin. Now with the resin, I did mix this up prior, and you definitely want to allow it, like really mix it together. And then what you want to do is you want to work with it for about 30 minutes or so, and then it starts to cure. And this is already, I'm having so much fun just kind of watching this move around. So I'm going to just kind of push that back into the center, and that, just kind of moving it around, making sure that all those pieces are down. And then we're going to add a little bit, I'm going to do another layer, just one layer, like one drop on top of alcohol ink of each color. So white, blue, white, we'll do yellow next. Yellow, white, turquoise, finish it off with some white. Now we're done. So I'm going to leave that piece alone, and I'm going to go over here and just kind of have fun with this one. And for this one, I don't know if I'm going to add any foil paper to this or not, or just leave it alone and just do the alcohol ink. And if you don't want your pennant to be thick, then just don't fill it all the way up. You don't have to use everything in that mold. You can totally use what you want. Make it as thick or thin as you want, but this is about perfect here. So I'm just going to fill this up. All right. Okay, so from here, I'm going to have to rinse that out. I'm going to go ahead and just start to lay my base of white. And then for this one, let's do, I haven't done any orange, so let's do some orange and some red and some pink, and then let's also throw some gold in there. So I'll do some red first, and I am shaking it up, and again the yellow is the flat color, like the really vibrant beautiful color, and the ones with the blue labels are the really pretty sparkle ones that have some sparkle in them. That was some pink. Or I'm going to do a whole, there we go, and then some orange. And I'm going to throw on some gold as well. Make sure I shake this up. And that'll be it. And we will let it set up and see just what it does. I have to wait a day. You don't have to wait any time. Because of the magic of television, I will be right back. This is so cool. Let me go ahead and I think I want to put on some sparkly white after that. I remember when I said I was going to be done, I lied. Throwing in some more pink. Now we'll put in some sparkly and then we'll be done, I promise. Okay, now we're done. All right, we will be back in a few to see the results. These have been curing for not quite 24 hours, but they are ready to come out of their molds. I live in a dry desert, so my resin cures relatively quickly. This is the one that I did on my own with leftover resin, and I had put in the Renia foil paper, and that's what that one looks like. It really does look like it's just suspended in there, which is kind of cool. Then there's this one. And this one I had added some more resin to after I had dropped the ink in, and it kind of pushed the foil paper around. And then same with this one. And then this one I didn't have any of the Renia foil paper. It's just a straight up ring. That's kind of cool too. So anyway, if you have some resin and some mold, go ahead and throw your Renia foil paper in it and just see what it does. It's a fun learning experiment. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Until next time, I'm Bets Golden. Happy crafting.